Hello everybody. Now that we are done with analyzing our data, we did the analysis on current application data and on the previous application data. It took a whole lot of time. All right, now is the time comes when we should make our final conclusion, right? Final conclusion and or maybe you can say insights. We need to make our insights, right? So you remember while we were doing our analysis, we were taking the note of each of the items, right? So here is what we have noted everything. Now basis on this, we are going to make two things. If you read the name over here, I'm saying recommendations and precautions, right? Two things I will be trying to derive out of these comments. So let's just focus on recommendation. Let's start with recommendation, and in between we will keep on writing the precautions as well. Okay, so here like we can start from here, or maybe we can start from the bottom, right? So what I'm going to do is you can, okay, so like if you are following the video, you must have also prepared these all kind of pointers, right? What I would recommend is you just pause the video and use these comments and write a specific story basis on this. That what, when I say story, that means the recommendation basis on these pointers. Write your own recommendation, that what a bank should follow, and be rest assured this is not the live project which you are doing in your company, right? So here is the place where you can do practice, take risk, take chances. If you get shy, if you hesitate, if you procrastinate, then it's not gonna help you, right? So just pause the video and whatever pointers you have already written, just use them and write your own story, and then come back over here and try to see how I am making this story. I'm damn sure you're gonna make recommendation much better than what I am going to do, right? Trust me. All right, so once you are done with making your story, put that into the comment section. I will definitely have a look on that and I'll give a thumbs up and a heart to that. Okay, all right, so I just hope that you are done with your story writing. Then let's continue from over here. Okay, so here what it says is most of the customers have taken cash loan. Customers who have taken cash loans are less likely to default. That means we can recommend a bank to focus on giving the cash loan to the customers. Then the point comes, whom should the bank give the cash loan? So here there are many pointers, but I am going to start from here. How did I decide that I will be starting from here? Because I once went through all the pointers and then I made my mind where to start from. Okay, so here is the point where it says the income part. Okay, so let's say here it says amount credit and amount good price are nearly correlated, which is very obvious, so we will not go by this much. Then here it says people having income less than or equals to 1 million are more likely to take loans, out of which who are taking loans of less than 1.5 million could turn out to be defaulters. We can target income below 1 million and loan amount greater than 1.5 million. I'm not sure how safe it will be, because if a person earning 1 million a year, then giving 1.5 million, not sure, but so I would not like to go with this point, right? So let's come back over here. People having children 1 or less than 5 are safer to give loans. That makes sense. People who can pay annuity of 100k are more likely to get the loan, and that's up to less than 2 million. This is also okay. Now over here it says most of the loans are given for the goods price ranging between 0 to 1 million. That's very good. Most of the loans are given for the credit amount of 0 to 1 million. Most of the customers are paying annuity of 0 to 1. Mostly the customers have income between 0 to 1 million, right? So this is the our recommendation. I'll start my recommendation from here. Bank should target the customers who, now here comes my pointers. All right, here who have income around 1 million, who have, what we can say, bank should target, let's say low income. We can say that low income customers, and here we can give an idea, having income below 1 million. All right, so the people who are having income below 1 million, bank should target to those customers, okay, to give the loan. Now, what is the credit amount that bank should target to give them below 1 million? The credit amount should not be more than 1 million. Okay, this is what my recommendation is. Then annuity can be made of 50k, depending on the eligibility. Ignore about the spelling if there is something incorrect. Now, why I said eligibility? Sometimes it happens customer is having some loan of 1 million, and at the same time they are having other EMIs also going on. So we should evaluate, bank should do the evaluation on that part, but bank can target to make annuity of 50k. Okay, here that's what my recommendation is. Now here comes, mostly the customers have income between 0 to this we are done covering over here. Bank should target low income customers. The credit amount should not be more than 1 million. Annuity can be made of 0 to 50k. Then let's go upward. What else? Okay, then we are not going to be much focusing people who pay annuity, or we are not going to be much focusing, or I am not going to be much focusing on this segment. Then otherwise what we can do is we can also say people who can pay the annuity 100k are more likely to get the loan, and that's up to less than 2 million. All right, so let's go upward, and over here it says the people who are transport, okay, so this will be precaution. Transport type 3 organization, transport type 3 organization should be avoided. Organization transport type 3 should be avoided. You see, I'm writing it in precaution. Okay, then organization type over here, what I'll do is I'll take this point from here and I'll write down over here. Okay, so here what I'm saying is the credit amount should not be more than 1 million, and annuity can be made of 50k. Low income customers can be targeted, and then what else? Customers having low income, we can say customers having low income, and then we can make some more points from here. Okay, and over here customers having low income, working in having org type, or maybe we can say working in org type. All right, this is one. Then after that, here we can say that core staff accountants are less defaulters. Core staff manager to target with default rate of 7.5 to 10%, right? So what we can say is core staff managers and laborers are safe to target. Okay, we can say this. Accountants, including accountants, working as accountants, core staff managers and laborers. Okay, And then what next? Low skill laborers should be avoided and drivers should be avoided. Okay, should be avoided. All right, then next comes people having house, apartment are safe to give the loan. Where it is now, sorry, please bear with me, I just clicked somewhere. So here, people having houses and apartments. So then again this having house and apartments, and then married people are married and are married. Okay, and here we can say kids were also there. I had just seen the number of kids. Children, count children. I had taken that analysis also. Children count not having more than name type suit, name income, name education type, family status, housing type. Where is that? Children. Here. People having children 1 to less than this point, right? Having children not more than, and having children not more than 5. This is what having house and apartment and married and having children not more than 5. Okay, these are safer segment. Then we had family status, married people. Then here comes highly educated, having higher education, highly educated, we can say higher education, or we can, let's make it more personal, highly educated. Then what comes next? Comes our segments are working commercial, associates and pensioners. Working professionals, which we have already written over here, right? So commercial associates and pensions can also be targeted. So like we have over here mentioning working in others, business entity type. So this more or less covers the same thing. Okay, so I'll just skip on this part. Okay, then here comes unaccompanied people had taken most of the loans and the default rate is this one 8.5%, right? So here this we can take as a separate point. Unaccompanied people can be safer. Okay, this I am keeping it separate. And over here highly educated is done. Default rate for female are just 7% approximately. So here I would say preferably female, right? So what else? Now customers who have, and focus on customers having income, bank should focus, or let me bank focus on, bank should target the customer, the credit amount should not be more than 1 million. This is not making a better story, right? So what we can say is, let's take this point out from here and put it down somewhere here. Okay, I'll try to make a good story. Bank should target the customer having, this also is not fitting well over here, so let me just put like this: customers, bank should target the customers, having, okay, let me just make it like this, having low income. All right. So banks should target the customers having low income, working in others business entity type 3, self-employed, organization type, working as accountants, core staff, managers and laborers, having house or apartments, and are married and having children not more than 5. They if they are highly educated, that's the safer segment, preferably female if they are preferable. Now what should be the what should be the amount segment? Then we can say amount segment recommended. Okay, so here what we can say is this is not, of course we can put it over here. Okay, sorry, what I just did. Okay, let's make this amount segment recommended annuity, the credit amount. Yes, the credit amount should not be more than 1 million. Annuity can be made of 50k, and low income I have already given. Income bracket could be between 0 to 1 million. Okay, of course 0 is nothing, but yeah, 0 to below 1 million. Rather we can say income bracket could be below 1 million. Let's say below 1 million. Okay, so this is what my recommendation is to the bank. Okay, so what I'm recommending, simply what is the story that I came up with? I'm simply saying target to those customers who have low income, that means below 1 million. They must be they must be working professionals, and they should be working in if they are working in any others organization or in a business entity type 3, or if they are self-employed if they are working in any organization type which is others business entity type 3 or self-employed, that's the safe. If they are working as accountants, core staff, managers and laborers, then that is safe. Remember, here I am not targeting those customers who are in field work or lawyers or something like that. Those are slightly riskier segment. Okay, if the customer is having own house, and if he or she is married and having children not more than 5, that's a safer segment. And if the customer is highly educated, that is going to be more safe. And if the customer is female, that's going to be much better. Okay, then if the customer is unaccompanied, that is turning out to be more safer. If you want to mention numbers also, let's say if the manager asks what is the number, right, then you can say default rate is approximately just 8.5%. okay, this is what the default rate is, right, for the unaccompanied person. Now what should be the amount segment? Then this should be the amount. This is how the amount should be planned. Okay, and what should we avoid? We should avoid transport type 3 organization, right, and low skilled laborers should be avoided. This is what I conclude out of the analysis which we did so far. Okay, so I will just mention it over here, precautions. Okay, and I'll just put it here. We had written down the pointers while we were doing the analysis after merging the previous month data, previous application data and the current application data. So what we observed was most of the applications which were previously either cancelled or refused, 80 to 90% of them are repair, right? So what we can say is bank can consider to give loan to those customers. Bank can do the analysis and can, or let me write it this way, right? So I would rather say 80 to 90% of the customers, 80 to 90% of the customers who were previously cancelled. When I say cancelled means their applications were cancelled or refused. okay, are repairs. So what bank can do is bank can okay, just bear with me. Bank can do the analysis and can focus, consider to give loan to these segments. Okay, this is my observation from the previous application. What next? Offers which were unused previously now have maximum number of defaulters despite of having high income and high income band customers, right? So this is something which we can mention in what to avoid, right? So here I'm going to say applications previously unused, offers previously unused and high income customer should be avoided. So those customers who are highly earning and they unused their previous offer should be avoided over here. So this is our final analysis. This is what I would recommend to the bank to do, right? Basis on supported by numbers what we just got over here, basis on our analysis. All right, from that. Okay, thank you very much for watching the video. Wish you very good luck, and we will start a new series on a next topic, next interesting topic. Keep on watching this channel. Thank you very much.